Okay. Alright guys, I wanted to quickly go over my August, what I read in August, and also probably maybe, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go over what I read in August and what I'm hoping to read in September. So let's just get to it. I will put the book covers up here on the screen for you guys. Hopefully you can hear me, or people downstairs, and it's weird to film when people like can hear you, so yeah, sorry. Anyhow, the first book I have here, and my computer is, or my phone is resting on my computer right now because that's just the setup we're working with, so sorry. But the first book I have today for you, well, that I read in August, was Fever Dream by Samantha Schwepplin. And that book, I think I gave it like 3 out of 5 stars. Let's check. I have it right here. Why do we have to say I think? Yeah. Sorry. My camera fell. So, anyhow. Fever Dream by Samantha Schwepplin. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It was not my favorite. It was really weird, and the title is very apt. It's an apt title for the book. It reads like it's a fever dream, honestly. At least I listened to the audiobook, and that's how I felt reading the audiobook, and at the end I was just like, I feel like I just had a fever dream. So it was just really different, really odd. It was not bad, just not totally for me. If it sounds good to you, go and grab it. I honestly do not remember enough of it to really give you a good synopsis. I could try, but no, we don't want that. So anyhow, next we have a book I DNF'd. Again, this book was, I tried something new for me, and I discovered that this is just not for me. It's Everyone in the Room Will Someday Be Dead. Who's the author? I don't know. By Emily R. Austin. I tried this as an audiobook too. I gave it like 40%, and I was just not really vibing with it. I didn't really give this a rating because I DNF'd it, and it's just not for me. Other people might enjoy it, and that's fine. But yeah, just I was gonna force myself to finish it, and then I was at the gym listening to the audiobook, and I was like, why would I force myself to finish this book? Like, there's nothing saying that I have to read this book, so I didn't. So yeah. The next couple books were rereads. I reread Harry Potter 1 and 2. I reread them, so obviously I like them. We're not going to spend a lot of time on that. And then the next 2 books I read were indie books, which I've been wanting to read more indie books this year and everything. I found some really awesome ones, so it's very exciting to share more with you. This is not a new author though, so in June I read, I started Sarah Sutton's Love in Fenton County series, and I loved a lot of, like, all the books basically that I read. And I read 2 more of her books. I read If the Broom Fits, which is another book in her Love in Fenton County series, so I officially have 1 more book in that series before I've read it all. And then the other one is in her new series, The Most Likely Tos, and that is Teaching the Teacher's Pet, and oh my gosh, it's so good. I think it's like her biggest book yet. I read it in like 3 days, which is really fast for me. I have a toddler. I have a lot going on here. We don't have a home. We're living with my in-laws right now. So the fact that I read it in 3 days is pretty incredible. It was great. Highly recommend. You should pick it up. It's only like, I think, $4 on Amazon. So what's stopping you, really? Nothing. It's less than a Starbucks. That's all I'm saying. So, what are we reading this month? Well, the short answer is I'm not quite sure, but here's what I think we might be reading. I think we're going to be reading some more ebooks. My battery's low. Apparently I need to charge my e-reader. Let's get this light up. Okay. So, first of all, let's start with a physical book. The Haunting of Leigh Harker by Darcy Coates. I do own her other book, The Haunting of Ashburn House, and I'm like in the middle of it, but I had to pack it. And I thought it would be unpacked by now, which was why I packed it. Spoiler alert, it's not unpacked, it's still in storage. So, yeah. But I saw the title of this book a while ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want this book. And guys, it is the scariest book I have ever read. It's not a slasher, like it is literally just like a haunting. This chick's house is haunted. I'm on page 64. I can't read it at night. It's gonna give me nightmares. I already know that. And yeah, it is fantastic so far. And I would like to try and finish reading it this month. We'll see what happens. The next one I have on my list that I would like to read or finish reading this month is Can't Catch My Breath by Sarah Sutton. It's the last book in the Love and Fenton County series, which I was just talking about, right? So yeah, I want to finish that this month. And then I want to try and read a whole, like a writing craft book this month. If I don't read the whole thing, I'd like to at least read the parts that I think are going to be, you know, the most helpful to me. Or, you know, most of it at least. Is there anything else that I think I might get read? I'm scrolling through my e-reader right now because I've just been really in an ebook mood lately, which is really odd for me because I actually usually have a really hard time reading ebooks. But, you know, it's just been my jam lately. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what else. So I'm not gonna add any more books. Short video. We combine things here because we were so short. So yeah, Haunting of Leigh Harker, some sort of writing craft book or something. I was toying around with the idea of reading Romancing the Beat just because of some new writing projects that I'm doing, you know, just to learn more about the genre and all these things. So yeah, we'll see. And then Can't Catch My Breath. So I do want to finish that series. And anything else I read will be a bonus. I'm trying to do a lot of writing this month, so I want to make sure I'm fitting reading into it because I've learned that it's really important that I read in order to be able to produce words in my own books. It's one of the ways I refuel that creative well for me is by reading. So I want to make sure I'm making time to read, but I also don't want to layer on too many books for the month because there's a lot of writing stuff that's going to be happening. So anyhow, let me know down in the comments, what are you reading this month? What did you read last month and did you that you loved? And yeah, let me know. I read a lot more books last month than I thought I was going to. I read I read 5.5 books. I actually would have read 6, but one of the books is an audiobook that my husband and I started on a road trip, and he wants to finish it with me, but like, when are we gonna finish it together? I don't know. So maybe I'll finish that one this month. I only have 2 hours left of it. I really do want to finish it, so we'll see. But anyhow, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.